Now, I'm proud to have on with us from Reshetar and also one of our affiliates with the Real Estate Radio Network. We have Chris Reshetar with ESPN 730. Again, he hosts Reshetar every single Sunday at 10 a.m. in Charlotte, North Carolina. Chris, thanks so much for being a part of our show today.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Hey, you're very welcome. You know, it's always an honor to have on, top producing folks all around the country. And we like to do this from time to time, especially with places, like lovely North Carolina, because we have a lot, and I'm sure you see it. You see a lot of Yankees down there. We have a lot. He laughs.
We do. Well, we welcome them in, let me tell you.
Really? Well, that's good. That's good. That's what I hear. And, you can't beat the weather. To get out of this snow and to get out of this garbage that we have all winter must be really, really, really nice. So I wanted to have you on the show, though, Chris, to kind of speak with our fellow Rhode Islanders and to give us an idea of what's happening in that North Carolina market. Days on market average. What are what's your average price point? Is there anything you can tell our listeners that may be thinking about relocating to North Carolina?
Sure, absolutely. Well, I'm in the Charlotte market, Emilio, and I'll speak probably a little more specific to that. But in general, when a house is listed for sale, the average price is about $220,000, so it's quite a bit lower than probably where you're at.
What's that average house look like?
Average sales price about $220,000.
Well, I'm saying like square footage, beds, baths, all that stuff.
That's probably going to get you, probably around 1,800 to 2,000 square foot for that price.
Okay, well, that's pretty good.
But I am not a realtor. I am a mortgage professional, so I plead the fifth. And then in terms of answering your question about days on market, in general right now we're seeing anywhere from 30 days to 60 days for the average home that's in decent condition. If it's in great condition in a desirable market, it's still going to go in 24 hours in terms of going under contract that quick. But really, it's a very fast-paced market still. We're starting to see a little bit of a pullback as we move into the fall season, but not a lot of dramatic difference right now. Still very hot.
Yeah, we kind of seen that as well, especially with school starting. And we have in the studios co-hosting with us right now, John Castori with Semper Home Loans. John, have you seen pre-approval letters kind of dip down a little bit around the start of school?
It has. It really has.
Yeah.
But also with the parents being alone, now they can get organized. So the ones I spoke to 3 months ago that put it off are calling me back now. Okay, we're going to get serious about this again. So it picks up as well that way.
Chris, let me ask you, how is the your winter market? Does that slow down at all, or do you find it pretty busy?
Well, I think anywhere you're in a winter market, you're going to see a little bit of a slowing. Typically, January is very, very slow for actual sales that have closed out. But our springtime, literally the daffodils start pushing up in February. The sun starts coming out. It may not necessarily be hot outside, but the spring market starts pretty early down here.
Well, that's pretty great. So you pretty much, November, December, and January are a bit slower for you guys compared to the rest of the year?
Yes.
I've only been to North Carolina once, and I've been through North Carolina once. I thought it was a lovely state. But if we're going down to North Carolina, is there something in North Carolina that we have to see? Is there a specific food that we have to eat? Like, I know if you're coming here, you've got to try our New England clam chowder and clam cakes.
Well, that's a really great question. I'm originally from the north myself, so I'm probably not the best person to ask. But I will tell you, first of all, best place to see, in my opinion, in North Carolina is the Biltmore House in Asheville. It really is an amazing experience. The beaches are great, but beaches are great up north, too.
Yeah.
Nobody has a house like the Biltmore House in Asheville. That's definitely a place to see. Now, in terms of what to eat, there's probably lots of arguments on that. Lots of people like the barbecue pork sandwiches. Some people like the slaw dog. But anything sort of with coleslaw and barbecue sauce, whether it's on a hot dog or a barbecue sandwich, those are kind of the things that people like to eat when you get down here. So.
That's awesome. Well, good to know. And Chris, you're with Movement Mortgage down there. We're actually very familiar. Actually, John and I are very friendly with our Movement Mortgage rep Matt Bates over here in Providence, Rhode Island, and just a phenomenal company, a great resource. for anybody with questions in regards to North Carolina real estate. If you want to reach out to Chris, you can easily contact him through our website. Go to theroundtableradio.com, go to the contact section, and you could just type in North Carolina and whatever your message is, and I'll make sure that Chris gets that message. Again, theroundtableradio.com under the contact section. And Chris, one more time, is on the air on ESPN 7:30 every Sunday at 10 a.m. in Charlotte, North Carolina. Chris, it's been a pleasure having you on the show. We hope to have you back again sometime soon.